I know the price for success: dedication, hard work, and an unremitting devotion to the things you want to see happen. Frank Lloyd Wright. My friends, each and every day, our hard work, 10 to 15 minutes following the charts, making your practice trades. When you get good, start doing what we call fractional trades. And in fact, that'll be in our training today. Look, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and become one. It's free. That list is never spam, never shared. Go to sharingwealth.com, sign up. You'll get the daily trainings. The daily training today is going to be on that exact issue. Fractional trading, how you take the next step after practice trading. Small dollar amounts where you get to learn how to enter, how to exit, how to set up your good till canceled sell orders, how to utilize things like our profit and loss bands. So again, take that training. Be with us each and every day. Let's jump into these charts. We see stocks and bonds are up, gold and Bitcoin down. And my friends, you can see we are in the green. The S&P 500, we of course had a buy-in point on Friday, and it is going exactly in the right direction. Now, I am curious, as things move up, are we going to hit a ceiling? Is this market going to clear somewhere around the 565 mark? Are we going to get above that? Let's keep our eyes on it. That is sort of where we topped last time. And I hope that's not going to be resistant. I have not put a resistance line there. Maybe as we move along, I might do so. I hope that's not going to be resistance, but we will be looking just in case it does. That's about $6 or so away. So we will keep an eye on that. Up 0.96% for the day. You can see things moving up nicely. We redrew the trend lines today. Our buy-in point was on Friday. And again, we are long the S&P. Now, it's not my favorite chart to trade. My trade was on the NASDAQ 100. It's up even more, 1.31%. And of course, what do we see happening? Well, we've redrawn the charts. We are moving up. We look at the 2-day. We're up on that. First day of the latest 2-day candle, sitting right there on that weekly trend line. And of course, the half-day moving up. Not a whole lot in the morning, popped up in the afternoon. That's beautiful. On the S&P, again, not the one I'm trading, but I chose the Qs, but we popped up nicely above that weekly trend line. Up in the morning, a little further up in the afternoon. So we are long the S&P and the NASDAQ 100. Do you have a reason for what you traded or not? Now let's look at bonds. Bonds, again, still just pounding on, but not passing through this ceiling that we have previously drawn for you. We've seen this be a ceiling all the way back at the end of last year. As we moved into this new year, we popped up above it with the wick on the weekly candle starting the 5th of August. Then last week, we got up to it, didn't push through it. And then this week, we're sitting right up on it. Is there going to be enough energy to push it through? Let's hope so. But you can see right here on the 2-day chart, it's an even better chart to sort of see where the energy is stopping things. It stopped the candle on the 2-day chart back on the 5th and 6th of August, Monday and Tuesday. It stopped that. Then it dropped down, then hit it up again on the Tuesday, Wednesday of last week, and fell off Thursday, Friday this week, pushing back up on it. We can see that the half day is steadily staying under it the last couple of weeks. So we will keep an eye on things, see where it goes. There's no trade we have in here because there's no chart to be able to read. We don't have volume that's matching up with the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. We don't have interim lows and then things switching over and moving up with some type of discernible strength. I mean, we had a red doji with above average volume and then a green line, but that's not the way I trade off. I want to see an interim low, something where it moves down with decent volume and then a clean turnaround. We saw that try to happen back in late April, But again, didn't feel comfortable with this chart since we'd had so many false starts over the prior weeks. Now you go back to last year where things bottomed in October and pulled around at the end of October and shot up. Yes, that one we traded. That one was tradable. But as far as where we are right now, no, we're just waiting for bonds to sort themselves out and give us some signal in the future. Let's see where we are on gold. Now gold gold and Bitcoin are down. Gold down for the day, 0.16%. Now we have a green up candle for the week. That's the Heikin Ashi candlestick showing us the average pace. Why? Because again, we had some up movement today that ended up pairing off and being lower than where things were on Friday. But again, as we look, we had some up movement in the morning and about the same in the afternoon, but then paired back. So we do see, though, this weekly candle trying to push through. And in fact, it is pushing through right now. We'll see how this week moves along, if indeed it goes higher. Now, there was something I was thinking of. You guys know how much I like GDX. We found several good moves on there when gold did not give them to us. And of course, as we look at things, we can see last week things moving up decently. The problem we have here is, yes, we did have an interim low. We were almost up to, not quite up to average volume. And then last week things did move up. Didn't give us a spinning top. The way gold's been going, I would not have felt comfortable jumping into an up move on GDX. Maybe some of you did. If you did, I'd love to know why, and I'd love to know when you got in and how that trade goes for you. But as far as gold itself goes, we're just waiting for gold to sort itself out, give us some kind of signal that we can rely on. We need a good hard turn down in gold. And again, resetting and telling us what's going on with both volume and candlesticks. What about Bitcoin? Bitcoin pulling back today, 1.15%. Again, we've seen Bitcoin for the last many days. You know, it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. Mostly down. You know, you get these dojis the last few days in spinning tops. Gold just not really being, Bitcoin just not being really able to sort itself out. As we start this week, we have a red down candle again in the middle of that huge down candle for the 5th of August. We've nowhere near plumbed those depths. Hopefully at some point we'll see a green spinning top and this thing will turn around. We do have an interim low with higher than average volume. What we want to see on a turnaround, it could happen this week. I'd love to see a green spinning top with average or higher than average volume and Bitcoin turning around and hammering up. Not happening yet. That's where we are, folks. As we end the day on Monday, we always love to hear from you. CW@chartingwealth.com is the way to write us. Check out in your email today that training on fractional trading. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.